I like this one a lot actually. And it says, are you born a prophet or can you become a prophet later in life?
Now that's a good question because a lot of people ask it. In the book of Amos, usually people use that entire book to say one thing that Amos says, to use it as a catchy phrase for their services. You know, if a lion roars, who shall not fear? If God speaks, who shall not prophesy? People like to use that little catchphrase, but there's something else in the book of Amos. Amos tells the king, I wasn't born a prophet. I'm not a son of a prophet. And I'm not a servant of a prophet. But I came here to prophesy to you.
Come on.
So right there, you already see three ways you can start in your prophetic call. You're born one, you're the son of one, or you're in service of one. Now your question can arise. Well, Amos wasn't either. Which one was he? Selected for an appointed time.
Come on.
Because after that, you don't hear about Amos ever again. So there's prophets that are born with this. You know if you're born with this, I'm trying not to get excited. But
come on.
You know you're born one when your whole life has been weird. Like, what do you mean? Listen, man, I used to see things that when they would happen, or I would see them with the corner of my eye, and I would look just to like verify, did you see what I saw? And some people would be like, no, I didn't see it, but I got all the hair sticking up in my arm. Or you feel it, I saw the thing. So I'm just weird. You see, I knew things before they happened. My people, my family, my people, they don't like watching TV with me. We can't sit down and watch a series. Actually, my wife and I were talking about it the other day. We was watching the Steve Harvey, that show that he's the judge, I forgot what it was called, Judge Harvey or whatever. And you know that show's kind of scripted, it is what it is. But I told my wife, look, at the end he's gonna do this, and this with the numbers. And my wife looked at me and she said, I can't watch TV with you. Years ago, one of my sons in the faith stayed over for the weekend when I lived in Tampa, and we started watching Arrow, like, I'm human. It's okay. I watch TV. I watch Netflix. Some people be like, the man of God, yes, I'm just another dude. But we was watching Arrow or Flash or something, and I told him everything that was going to happen the next episode. And it happened to the TV. He looked at me, he said, I can't watch TV with you. You messed it up for me. I'm weird by nature. Okay? So that's a quick way to know you was born with something different when you're just weird. You're the son of a prophet. For example, my son, my biological son. My biological son is weird because he's my son. He could wake up one day and say weird things as a kid. I'm talking about like when he was like 4 or 5, he would look at people in the face and say some stuff that I would have to turn around and where did you get that from? He was born that way, he's my son. Then you have myself in the faith. One of them is back there in the sound over there. Give that dude a mic and he'll prophesy like if I'm going to prophesy. Why? Because he learned. He didn't become my servant. He became a son in the faith, which people don't differentiate between sometimes, but that's another teaching. I imparted into him. I taught him everything I know, and therefore he could do what I can do. Then you get the people that have no teacher, have no father, have no association to the prophetic, but one day get up out of nowhere, thus says the Lord. That's Amos. So those are the 4 ways that you could enter in the prophetic